Welcome to Comic Vine's 3-Minute Expert, where we make you an expert in around 3 minutes. Spider-Man has had several deadly villains over the years. There was one foe whose identity remained unknown for many years. Based on the gadgets of the Green Goblin, this bad guy became more than just a knockoff. Today, let's talk about the Hobgoblin. When Spider-Man was chasing some bank robbers, one managed to escape into the sewers. Spider-Man decided that the small-time crook wasn't worth trudging through the sewers since he had captured the others. The crook, George Hill, stumbled upon one of the Green Goblin's old hidden lairs. He then took this information to a mysterious but powerful bad guy, hoping to get a reward. His reward turned out to be death, as the mystery man didn't want any loose ends, and he decided to use the Green Goblin's arsenal for himself. Rather than become just another Green Goblin, the costume and weapons were adapted and the Hobgoblin made his debut. Hobgoblin was determined to find Osborn's other hideouts, gather more equipment and information. This was when he had his first run-in with Spider-Man. Hobgoblin didn't do so well, and he wondered, how did the Green Goblin last so long against him? He managed to escape, but was even more determined to uncover all of Osborn's secrets, including the rest of a strength-enhancing formula, giving him the edge he needed. It even allowed Hobgoblin to make Lefty Donovan a suspect in Spidey's mind. Hobgoblin used Lefty to test out the Goblin formula. While mixing it, an explosion caused him to be hospitalized. When he recovered, he made his way back to a secret lair, suited up, and called out Spider-Man. Despite the enhanced strength, Spider-Man still defeated him. Lefty revealed that he was working for someone else before Hobgoblin caused his glider to crash into a building and explode by remote control. With his newfound strength, Hobgoblin soon attracted the attention of the kingpin of crime. Spider-Man managed to track down the Hobgoblin, and their fight resulted in the destruction of the Osborn journals. Hobgoblin tried to escape, and they ended up in the Hudson River. The only remains of the Hobgoblin was his mask. It appeared he was gone. Hobgoblin later returned and had Flash Thompson framed to appear to be the Hobgoblin when he publicly insulted him. When Flash was arrested, Hobgoblin hoped to be able to operate under the radar as the world believed he was in custody. Jason McIndale, also known as Jack-O-Lantern, broke him out thinking he was actually the Hobgoblin in the hopes that he would owe him a favor. Hobgoblin was not happy with McIndale, and Flash was eventually cleared. When Hobgoblin discovered the reporter Ned Leeds uncovered his secret, he brainwashed him into becoming the third Hobgoblin. Leeds was used for several tasks, and those in the underworld were fooled into believing that Leeds was in fact the actual Hobgoblin. When Jason McIndale wanted to have Hobgoblin assassinated, it was Leeds that was killed. McIndale became the next Hobgoblin, as the original took the opportunity to retire from the identity. Hobgoblin eventually came out of retirement after several years and killed McIndale in his jail cell wearing a disguise. In an attempt to get his revenge on Spider-Man, Hobgoblin was defeated, and his true identity was finally revealed to be Roderick Kingsley. Despite his arrest, Kingsley became the Hobgoblin once more and challenged Norman Osborn, who had returned from the dead and denied being the Green Goblin. Norman bested Kingsley by buying out his entire company from underneath him. There was a fierce final battle with neither Hobgoblin nor Green Goblin winning. It turned out that Kingsley still had several $1 million hidden away and decided to retire once again in the Caribbean. With the appearance of the Hobgoblin once again in the pages of Amazing Spider-Man, it remains to be seen who this Hobgoblin could be. Now that you're an expert on Hobgoblin, be sure to swing by and catch another installment of Comic Vine's 3-Minute Expert.